in this video we are going to add some scrolling functionality to our app, and then we're going to publish it so my friend can install it on their phone. The story so far, I've got a picture of the ILLIAC 1 from 1952 and some text. And in fact, we even made some Spanish version of the prose that accompanied the picture. And now I want to publish this. I don't have any problems. If I ran the lint checks, it would give me a warning that my app name hasn't been translated, and that would stop me from publishing it. But lint warnings are we can ignore those. We can choose to turn them off. There we go, and pay no attention to those right now. So in this view, I cannot see any scrolling capability. I'd actually need to test this on a phone or in the emulator, and I'd realize, oh yeah, I can't actually move this text. So here's what we could do at this point, especially in, say, the portrait one. We could we might decide that we want to just scroll the text, or we might decide we want to scroll the text and the picture at the same time. Let's say that we want to scroll just the text. So what we'll do is we will wrap the text view with a scroll view. Here's our XML so far, and here's the tag, the image view that we're going to wrap. Scroll view, I believe, will only wrap one item. So if you had multiple items, you would need to wrap those up inside something else, like a relative layout, for example. All right, so let's add our scroll view here. So there's a scroll view. We have a start tag and an end tag. I'm going to move the end tag to after the image view. So here's the part that makes it an end tag, and the image view itself, the start tag is the end tag. That's because we finish it with / and a greater than. So I've got my image view inside a scroll view. Turns out we've still got a little bit more work to do. For starters, for every tag that we create, we should set the Android layout width and height. So let's start with that. So the layout width and height. Layout width. Okay. Now, what are my options here? Fill parent, match parent, and wrap content. We've got 3 options. Actually, you only have 2. It turns out that fill parent and match parent are the same thing. They are identical, and that match parent was only defined in API level 8. So if you're targeting API 8 and later, use match parent. If you're targeting really early phones, ones which are before API 8, use fill parent. So fill parent and match parent are the same thing. How can you remember which one to use? Well, I remember it alphabetically. My aide-memoire is that M occurs in the alphabet after F. So the match parent was created after fill parent. As to which one of these you care about, well, wrap content means that we want the width of this to be the ideally the width of the content that it's wrapping, and fill, aka match parent, if we choose that option, then we want the width to be as close as possible to the width of our parent view. However, other constraints may make it smaller. So yes, pretty humorous that we have two options which both mean the same thing. And some people will claim that match parent was created to reduce confusion, which I find hilarious. So anyway, let's choose this that we would like it to be, say, size of our parents, and we need to do this for the height as well. Okay, height. Thank you. Yes, I'll take that. Thank you very much. All right. So now a few things we need to do here. Oh yes, we want to do this not on the image but on the text. So let me move this down. There we go. And it doesn't make any sense now for the text view to be underneath the image view. We want to declare this inside our scroll view. Okay, so I've formatted that to make it look nice, and now quick check that it looks okay in our preview mode here, and now we should check this on the phone. Okay, so yes, here's my phone. I'll take that, and we'll see it start up in a moment. Okay, so here we have the app and then the picture and the scrollable text. I'm showing you that. So why not make a birthday card or some greeting or surprise someone's day with a picture of you or a picture of them or a picture of their favorite something or other and a piece of text. Okay, so we've got this kind of working. We'll pretend we got it working as well for the landscape view. Right now in the landscape view, the text does not work because we did not add a scroll view to it. So let's hope they don't practice in the scroll view. Look at it in the landscape view. We didn't fix that bug yet because we want to now export this project so that they can get it installed on their own phone. Right, how can we do that? Well, in the Android manifest, if we scroll down in this in the summary view, there's an option that says, "Hey, we can export this." And when we export it, before it can be installed on a phone, it needs to be signed. Either we'll use a tool afterwards to sign our file, our APK file, or we could actually just ask Eclipse to do it right now. So let's do the right now. And I will make, here's a directory or folder I've already created called publish, where I'm going to put the keys that I'm going to use to sign and also the APK files. So the APK file is like a zip file. It's essentially our entire app. It's all of the drawables, it's all of the layouts, it's all the Java code that we've created, all zipped up into a single file. So we've made that. Remember, to make that file, all you need to do is to say new folder or new directory, and we'll use that to store our publish items. Right, so I could click on this link, use the export wizard. You can also find it under the file menu, file, export, and inside the Android you can find the export Android applications. So let's do this. Right, I need to choose a project that I'm going to export. Yes, I want my Awesome 2A, and I'm going to make a key store. So the key store is a place to store keys, and I need to give it a directory that already exists. So here's my publish one, and I need to give it a name like key store. And then I need to think of a secret password. Okay. How about, okay. So confirm it. Oh, create new key store. There we go. And I need to be able to type a password that matches. Okay. I'm going to make inside my key store a new key. and my key should be valid for a long time, say 100 years. So that means that this app will be installed by an Android phone in the next can be installed in the next 100 years. So I need to describe myself at least in one of these fields. So for example, my name. If I was representing a department, I might have the department, the company, where the company is, and where it's geographically located. Okay, so that's me, and click next. So I need to now say, where do I want my file to be stored? Right now it's putting it in the base of the project. That's fine, we can move it in a moment, and we'll click finish. Tick, 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 and it's made for us an installable APK. So of course we have to say refresh to be able to see the new files, and here is the APK file, and I'm going to move that into publish and perhaps give it a useful name. The file itself is not readable, it's just a whole lot of binary stuff, but it would make sense to a phone if we gave it to a phone. So let's just rename it so we know something about it. So for example, I might call this the ILLIAC 1, and it's version 1 that I'm publishing right now. Okay. So now, if my friend has a modern Android phone of at least API level 8, then they can install this file. They'll need to, in their settings, say that they're prepared to accept an APK not from the Google Marketplace. Publishing this APK on the Marketplace is a bit more work. We need to make some screenshots, we would need to have some marketing text, etc. But right now we could actually give this to someone to install on their phone if they allow external settings. So if we put this on a website and send them in, say in an email, a link to the file, they could now install this. Okay, so that's it. I'll create a quick video demonstration of that. It's the next video if you want to see that. Hope to see you in the next video.